guess I could drive. Stuck in a dust storm, but it looked like it died down. It was really bad. It looked like a tornado in Lordsburg, Mexico. It's my first time going live while I'm driving. Not to look at the screen. You guys could just see me. I could just glance at the screen every now and again. Two people here. What's up? I was in Sacramento, and then I drove towards LA. Spent the night like outside of not Riverside, but further than Riverside. At Pilot Riverside, I parked in where it says Sprinter, and then they're trying to charge me like $25 to sleep there. I was like, hell no, I got up. And I slept in a rest area for free. Where do I go? I don't have my maps on. I-10 East, going back home to El Paso. I deliver in northern New Mexico on Monday. So instead of staying there like a dumbass for 2 days, I was like, hey, I'll just take a little detour back home to El Paso, sleep there Saturday, Sunday. And then Sunday night, I'll just drive like 3-4 hours to the drop-off. If you've never seen my channel, I do cargo van videos on how much I make over the road, delivering over the road at different cities across the country. I put a bunch of like scenery and stuff in my, and I show you like the profit, how much I make delivering country. I've only been doing this for like 4 months in this Ram ProMaster I drive. My friend is the one that, he's a truck driver, and he wanted to start this business, get his authority, his DOT number, all that. And then another friend of mine is a truck driver, and I was down on my luck at that time for like a year. I had some stuff going on, some personal stuff. And I told my friend, that the truck driver, that I needed a job and nobody would hire me. And he's like, oh, remember that guy we used to work with? He's like, he wants to start up a Sprinter thing, a box truck. Well, first it was a box truck. He didn't know which one he wanted. So then he gave me his number. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you, we used to work in Monahans together. And then he's like, yeah, I want to start this up. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I ain't got no job. I got a driver's license. I actually got a CDL. That's what I told him. I had never driven with my CDL. And he's like, yeah, I'll put you in a box truck or a Sprinter van, either way. Eating pickles. Trying to lose weight. No calories, just sodium. So at first he bought a box truck, and I drove that. We couldn't find loads. We were on the DAT load board, and the authority was brand new. We couldn't find loads. So I just drove straight to Dallas, because Dallas is a big hub to find loads. And from there I got my first ever load. It's on my channel. I got it from Dangerfield, Texas to, was it Las Vegas? Oh, I'm talking about Sprinter van right now. But before that, with the box, got a load. No, it wasn't Dallas, and then I drove to Las Vegas. And the box truck hills right before Las Vegas and the Hoover Dam. I drove it all the way back, like at 45 miles an hour, all the way to El Paso. It took like 17, 18 hours, I forgot. Everybody honking at me to get the hell out of the way. So the box truck had went into limp mode. And limp mode doesn't let you like push the RPMs, it's to protect the engine. So I made it home. And then when we looked at it, there was a burst in a pipe that connects to the turbo. And the turbo too. So it was out of commission after the first trip. Like, these are good. Yeah, then it was out of commission, and then I waited like a whole nother month. I didn't work, nothing. And then he brought me the van. He's like that he had a friend who first he wanted me to work for her, find loads through her. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. But she never answered me. And then out of nowhere, he's like, hey, don't worry, I got the van. Companies are gonna be calling you with loads and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, right away I started for loads. And so you get the text and then you bid on the load. And then if they like your bid, then they give it to you. But yeah, they're scandalous, so you gotta be careful. I think they give you a load, and then if somebody like later on will text with the cheap, they'll come up with an excuse and be like, oh, that's a no-go, it's a no-go, and then they'll give it to that other person. That happened to me the other day. So yeah, they're scandalous. I think they're from like Ukraine. People that are the dispatchers giving you the loads. Because the other day, yesterday he called me. He's like, "Do you speak Russian or English?" And then when I asked AI, he said that they speak Russian. I mean that they're from Ukraine. So it makes sense that he asked me that question because they speak Russian in Ukraine. So yeah, I started taking these cargo van loads. I was like, you'll see it on my channel, my first cargo van load. And then from there, I just kept making videos. I thought they were boring. And then like 2 weeks ago, one of my videos just blew up. So now I got like 2,200 something subscribers, and I'm monetized. I got monetized last week. It's pretty cool. I think like after 3 days, I've made like $130 on the videos. So imagine the whole month. Shit, who knows? Who knows how much? Welcome for the new people that came. I'm driving. I'm trying not to look at the screen, so don't text me. Yeah, so I'm driving back to El Paso where I live just to relax for a day or two. I've been out this time over 30 days. Today's day 30. I left July 3rd, and yeah, I'm going back home today. I'm supposed to be releasing a video probably tonight or tomorrow morning. It's going to be what I made in 30 days as an over-the-road cargo van driver. And I'll show everything. I'll show the gas I spent, the miles I drove, the gross payment, the net profit. Me and my friend, because he's the one who set all this up, I split 50-50 with him. I actually make more money with this because I get my 50%, and then with his 50%, he does all the maintenance and pays for oil changes and all that stuff. He's just a cool guy. Like I got a good setup because other people pay their drivers like 25% or something. So yeah, I'm gonna try to read without how many miles on the van. Right now I got 231,000. I think I got it at like 180,000, or I don't even. It was 100,000 something. So I put a shitload of miles. So if you get an oil change every 3,000 miles, 4,000. I do it like every 8,000 miles. I need one right now actually. Synthetic, full synthetic. Like every 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I need an oil change. Safe travels. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the safe travels. It's easy because I'm on the open road. There's nowhere for me to go, nobody to hit me. So if I could glance at it real quick, I'll glance at it. I'm not going anywhere. There's nobody to my left, nobody to my right, nobody ahead of me, so I can look. Woo! This is my first live monetized. Well, I mean, I did like one before this one, but it was like 3 minutes long. It's cool. 8 people, 7 people. Any other questions or what? What's up? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, that dust storm was gone. The dust storm was crazy. It looked like a tornado. I thought I wanted to start singing the Titanic song. Damn, YouTube hates me. 7 watchers, huh? I appreciate you, 7. Where are you guys from? Future self? Ask your future self. Oh, I thought it's YouTube telling me something to ask my future self something. What the hell's that? I thought it was one of you guys asking. Probably a car crash in the weather. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the channel. Subscribe. This might be like a boring little live of me driving, but I got some interesting videos on my channel. Got like 1,000 subscribers in a week and a half. So my channel must be pretty interesting. A guy who's in a cargo van pretending to be a truck driver. Cargo van driver. Cargo van for life. I just released a video on my YouTube called Windshield Eyes. It's an AI song, of course. And I told AI about my trips and stuff, and then it generated that song. And yeah, it's called Windshield Eyes. And me, myself, I make pictures with the Chat GPT. And then I animate the pictures myself. And then I put it all into a video. So yeah, if you go to my channel, check out Windshield Eyes, give it a like. That'll help out the video. It's not doing too good right now. My other videos get like 1,000 views in a day, 2,000 views in a day. That one's stuck at like 100 views in 2 days. Show it some love. Give it some love. What's the gas mileage? Let's see, hold on. Right now I'm getting 20 miles a gallon, and I've driven 1,010 miles. I got 20 miles per gallon. So that's actually pretty good for this Rambo Master. It's a V6. I have the load right now. I got 2 tanks, 2 like air tanks. They look like helium, like those big ass helium tanks. I don't think it's helium, but I think they're empty. I have a pallet with a bunch of fucking metal. I have no idea what it is. Small, but it's heavy. Hell yeah. Buckshot 1670. I know I'm gonna get shit for driving in the short, so I'm trying not to look too. Just to survive the dust storm here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. It looked like a tornado was gonna happen. And now it's just kind of raining a little bit. I'm heading towards my hometown, El Paso, Texas. It's crazy because I love everywhere. Everywhere's beautiful, but you always love where you're from. Like, I don't really like love it, but you're comfortable there. Like, I always have to like head back. I've moved away a lot in my life. I've lived in like San Antonio, Austin, Corpus Christi, Odessa, Monaghan, Lavernia, Bicycling, kind of. What else have I done? Oh, and there's that. And a bunch of pilot and those parking lots. PA parking lot, petrol parking lot. So yeah, I got this used like at 170, 180,000 miles. It has 231,000 miles, no issues. Drives like a pro master. Yeah, it's getting 20 miles a gallon on this trip, all the way from Sacramento. 1,000 miles already, 20 miles a gallon. I had it up like that. Thanks for the likes, 5 likes, 7 watchers, like share. Go show my video, go show, don't drive. Yeah. Don't drive, so what? I just stop driving. Or you mean don't drive and film. See, that's why I didn't want to do this live, because I knew somebody was going to have an issue. I'm a robot, driving safe. Party turned upside down real quick with that don't drive. Don't drive test. Don't live. America want to see me live. Don't drink and drive. How about that? I am driving safely. The dust storm's over. Like nobody ahead of me. There's nobody to my left. There's nobody to my right. trying to be safe. I'm just gonna glance real quick. Don't get mad at me. How many days a year I've been away from it? I've just been doing this for 4 months. So this is day 30. I left my house July 3rd. And yeah, this is August 1st. This is actually day 30. So that's my video right now. I'm taking from all the videos I've made so far for this month, I'm taking a clip from all the videos, every single load. I put it all together in one video. I'm like 3/4 done editing it. And I'm gonna release it. I'll probably release it in the morning. Probably like at 6 a.m. If I get home now, I'll finish it up. I'll either let it, I'll upload it and let it just be, or I'll set it to premiere like at 6 in the morning. Let's see what I do. Buy one, I haven't, and I got used to it. The hardness of the floor doesn't even bother me. It's like whatever, but that's how I feel right now. Give it a week or two, I could be all chweck. That's a word for like all. Was in Lordsburg, New Mexico. But that was like 20 minutes ago. So Lordsburg is like on this extreme west side of New Mexico. So then I get to Deming. Then I'm like an hour from Las Cruces. I think it's like an hour. Then once I get to Las Cruces, I'm like 45 minutes from my house. Las Cruces and El Paso are like a little bit of a gap. Takes a special kind of person to do this job. I have a daughter, I don't see her. I have a son, I don't see him. My son, I haven't seen him since he was 12. I need to get a paternity test. He's in Corpus Christi. I haven't done that yet. I was about to pay for a lawyer to do that, and then all this like family stuff came up. And then my daughter, I have this week I think I have one audio call, a Zoom call with the judge. So I put myself on child support. So I got that call because she doesn't let me see my daughter. She just ghosted me. I told her like 2 years ago, like I want to be with my daughter. When I visit my daughter, like I want to be with my daughter without you around, because she's always there, like we're a couple. And I told her that, and she wasn't having it. She got pissed. And ever since then, she'll let me talk to her a little bit, and then she'll just ghost me. So I need to go to court, start paying child support, and then she can't stop me from seeing my beautiful daughter. My daughter's name is Abigail. Abigail. That's the most I made in a day. I don't know, because I do those long trips. So like if say the trip is like 20, say it's like 2,000. It takes me 2 days. 2,000 and then minus gas. Say gas is like 350. 16. So you have to say 1650 minus the gas 1650. Then divide that by 2. So that'll be like what, 800 bucks a day. It's probably the most. But I'm working my ass off by driving. And I split 50-50. And people are like, that's unfair. You do all the work. I wouldn't even be doing this if this guy didn't give me this opportunity to do all this. And I already told him, like, yeah, I want to buy my own van. And he's like, oh, that's cool. He's like, that's cool. I'll just get another driver. Or he's like, or you could take over this van and we'll sign it under your name. We just haven't got there yet. I was fixing my credit. I think my credit's like at a 620. It was at a 650 and something brought it down. I paid everything off my credit I owed like, well, this last one I still owe 500. I owed 20 on a car where it got crashed and I didn't have full coverage, so I owed 23,000. This was like 2 years ago, and I settled for 2,500. I've already given them $2,000 from money I made from this, and I send one more payment of 500, and I gotta pay for deletion, and then my credit is claimed, and I'm probably gonna buy my own van, or I don't know, keep this one or buy my own van. It's not diesel, so when I sleep, is my engine on or off? So usually by the time it's time to sleep, usually if I see that it's 80 degrees and it's time to sleep, I know I could sleep comfortably. It's gonna go down to the 70s, and 80 is a little hot, but it's not too bad. And then I could either crack the windows, or I have this thing right here where you take it off and it releases the heat. So if it's 80, I'm good. Like I don't really need to do anything. And I'm driving most of the day, so the air, like right now, the air's on. I don't gotta worry about the heat. It was like 110 earlier, and the air's on, I don't feel it. So it's at night that I have to worry about. So if it's like 90 degrees at night, I'm gonna leave it idling. I'll look at the weather app first, and I'll see like what time is it gonna turn 80 degrees. I was like, oh, not till 2 a.m. I stop at like 10 p.m. So I'll leave it idling for like 3 or 4 hours. You know, it's nice and cool in here. I'll wake up like at 2 a.m. I'll turn the engine on, and it's a few gallons of gas. So gas is $4, 4, 8, 12. Just say it's $15 to do that. That's cheaper than getting a $50 hotel room right there. And I don't do that all the time either. A lot of times I don't even need to leave the air conditioning on. I know there's better things to do. People have generators, people have solar panels, but for me, I'm happy everything's working. In the future, better work for yourself. Oh yeah, I am. And he has an authority. My be 6 months on the 20th. It'll be 6 months. Usually you have to wait 6 months to start getting good loads because nobody wants to work with the new authority. So he even said if I go on my own route, I get to use his authority. And he said he won't charge me. Or if he does charge me, we'll come up with something real light. But yeah, when you use someone else's authority, usually you have to like give them a good percentage. 15, 20%, or you gotta pay for insurance. I don't know if you could use their insurance or you gotta use your own insurance. Then he's gonna want to cut for every single load. That's the price you pay for using an authority. We got 8 likes, that's good, man. 12 people in here. Let me see. I'm trying to be safe. I probably should have done this live. I'm safe. Yeah. Let's see, do you have 1 million? Yeah, I have 1 million. We have 1 million. We have it through Geico, and I think, I'm not sure the exact, I know it's 800. The price, I think he pays like 850 or 860 something, which I heard is really low. I heard other, like on the Facebook groups, other people say they pay like 1,000 something. I'm like, what? They have it for 850. Have you thought about, I have a CDL. Have you thought about a CDL? Like 3 and 4 week class, you can get sponsored. What do you mean sponsored? You mean the endorsements? Is that what you mean? I have a CDL, I have the doubles, and I have the tankers endorsement. And I haven't used it. And now that I'm doing this, I don't even want to use it. That sounds crazy. Like I wanted to get my CDL, I wanted to be a truck driver. Now I talk to all these truck drivers and they all want to drive Sprinter vans. They said that they're tired of being a truck driver. So if I was a truck driver, I'd have my set pay. I'd probably be making the same amount I'm making right now. I'd have a boss. I'd have people telling me what to do. I'd have to go wherever they tell me to go. Right now I have freedom. I could choose what I could choose the load and be like, hey, I want to go to Grove, Minnesota. I want to go to Springfield, Illinois. I want to go to Sunrise, Florida. I can go where I want. Why would I trade that in for even? I know I have it. I should use it. That's what it seems like. But I'm not ever gonna lose it. I'm gonna keep it as long as I can. My boss actually owns a semi truck as well, so I could always take a load on his semi truck one day. I'm happy right now. I'm happy where I'm at. What city you in? I was in Lordsburg. Now I'm headed towards Deming, Mexico. After that, it's Las Cruces. Then it's El Paso, where I'm heading to hang out at my house. Where now it's just I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna sleep, and I'm gonna have tomorrow. I have to like leave like at 9 p.m. at night. I could drive like 2 hours at night, sleep, wake up, drive 2 more hours, and then I'm at my Mexico. What's up, SDG 1972? I'm guessing you were born in 72. Make more money. I'm making steady money. I'm making between 1,000 and 2,000 a week. That's why I always say like 1,500. This was my worst, not worst, it's just my weirdest week in OTR because I got stuck in the West Coast. I took a load from Corpus Christi to Portland, Oregon, and then I kind of got stuck in the whole workings of the West Coast. And the gas is super expensive. I get better loads when I'm like in Texas or Nashville or anywhere, even like in Kansas and Missouri, I get decent loads. And I've never got stuck in those cities or states. In Minnesota, I didn't get stuck. Every time I'm like in Boise, it's kind of harder. They tell you in the groups, like, don't go to Boise, don't go to Portland. So yeah, on the West Coast, I like Salt Lake City, of course, and then I like Los Angeles. I thought San Francisco, Oakland, and I'm only using one carrier, so I'm just giving you my experience from what I do. People have like 15 carriers and they never get stuck anywhere. We're signing up with a few more, but right now all I use is one, the Fox carriers. But yeah, they lowball you and I take loads, but the fact that I put everything on YouTube, I get ridiculed. Oh, why are you taking such a cheap load and you're the problem and you're the reason why they lowball? I'm doing whatever I gotta do to survive. You don't pay my bills. And that's just for now. Like, I'm on YouTube. But the good thing about me making all these videos, every video I've made is since every single load I've ever done is in my channel. Every single load. So I'm transparent. You can see everything I've ever done and how much I've ever made. If you watch my videos, I probably need to make a playlist, so you can just go to the playlist and watch them all. But yeah, if you start in order, you see everywhere I've ever been to. And nobody taught me how to do this. Here's the keys, and then, oh, here's the address. Oh shit, I gotta show up there? Oh look, they're shipping and receiving. Oh, then you just tell them, hey, I'm here to pick up this load. Oh, that load, oh, okay. And they just put it in your van. And then they give you the BOL and that's it. It's that easy. Strap it in. Make sure it doesn't move. I thought it was gonna be some crazy like process. They don't even ask you your name or anything. Just everywhere I go, you just tell you're gonna pick up and they already know. They're like, oh, you're here to pick up that load. Oh, okay, here it is. They're like, you must be the right person if you're here to pick up that load. So I was like, yeah, you can just show up anywhere and be like, hey, I'm here to pick up that load. Here you go. You just stole like $10,000 in a pallet or something. Yeah, if you want to buy a van, or you could get on the Facebook group, and every time I'm on those groups, people are like, I need a driver. So yeah, you would get with them, but sometimes you'd have to like, say they're stationed in freaking Boston. You'd have to go to Boston, but you live in the freaking Idaho or some shit. Just fucking get a bus ride over there to Boston, get it, get the van, and then you could always, like me, like I don't have to be in El Paso. I could move right now. I could get an apartment in Idaho. I keep saying Idaho. I could get an apartment in Idaho, and then my boss lives in El Paso, and that's how it works. As long as the money's coming in. Yeah, that's true. No, but I'm always the best worker. I'm not even a cocky person, but I know like the truth. I'm always like the best. Every job I have, I'm always the best worker. I'm really strong actually. Should I bench press like 430 pounds or something? I've gone down, so probably less than that. But yeah, I bench press a lot. I mean, I have natural strength, but I'm actually in the gym too. And I like physical work. I'm one of those that likes it. And yeah, I'm losing weight right now. I've been eating salads every day. Salads. Right now I just ate for dinner. I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs, cheese, like a string cheese, cheddar stick, and a little thing of those pickles. That's my dinner. I don't have the ice chest with the ice right now, so I got this like hot water. That's funny because I used to work in Odessa at the Family Dollar warehouse, and I would throw boxes onto the conveyor belt. I did that for a whole year back in 2023, 2024. And these were in my section in the Family Dollar warehouse. There were like 4 to a box, and these exact ones, and they were 50 pounds, and I'd have to freaking get them and throw them on the conveyor, and they put me there because I was the strongest person. And that was the only section where you had to push, because the other sections, the pallets, the pallets would automatically roll down to you. In that section, they were stuck, and you had to go behind the pallets. So yeah, that was my section, and maybe that's why I'm so strong right now. Oh, you just go to search, you type in cargo van or type in sprinter van, and they all pop up. I don't even know what groups I go to. I just know they say cargo. Like, I don't know the specific groups by memory. I just know that I see cargo van and I post them. And be aware, when you're on those groups, there's a lot of haters. You're like, what the hell? All this negativity. Somebody will say what they took for a load, and then everybody will attack them. Like I was saying about how they were telling me, like, oh, you're the problem. I see that a lot in those groups. But there's people that are positive too, so it's not just all negative. Thought I owned my own business. Now I just decided to start filming. I am a business-minded person, so this was like perfect for me. If you get on my channel, you see I used to make eBay and Amazon videos. So yeah, I would go around, I was a reseller, I'd go around buying stuff in clearance, or I would do what they call retail arbitrage, and then I'd go put it on eBay, or I'd put it on Amazon. One year I sold like $90,000 on Amazon. Not profit, that was my gross. So I probably made like 30 or 40,000, I forgot what it was. But I would go and I would go to a bin store in El Paso. They had like 3 or 4 of them, and the products were extremely cheap. I would buy like coffee, Keurig coffee in cases. I'd send it to Amazon FBA, and I would just break in the money. But like, I've had life things happen to me where I'm not a perfect person. So like, people are like, why don't you still do that stuff? Like, things happen, and I said I had to take a different route in life. But I mean, I was pretty good at reselling. I can still do it. It's just now I'm into doing this. I like it. I've been on the carnivore diet for almost 2 years. I had great massive amount of weight loss. Built muscles, best thing ever. You sound like Joe Rogan. I think all he eats is meat, and that dude's all like cut. So he's like a little bulldog. Every new job is not easy from scratch. That's why like, why don't you become a truck driver? I'm like, I enjoy this. Why would I give up something I enjoy just for an identity? Truck driver is better. Who cares? I think this is better. Turns out I'm in a niche that's unsaturated. Everybody's a truck driver on YouTube. Everybody does truck driver videos. Me, I'm doing these OTR cargo van videos, and I blew up like that. And then I talk to AI with this. I'll be driving like we are now. I have ChatGPT, $20 a month. I start asking it all these questions. I read my analytics to it. I upload pictures of my YouTube analytics. It'll then process everything, and it'll tell me, make this video, or make that, or use a hook like this, or title your video this certain way. Or I'll have them on in the phone in the background. I'll see a load. It'll say the load's in Hayward, California. I'm like, where's Hayward, California? Instead of being like this on my phone, hey, ChatGPT, how far, say I'm in Sacramento, how far is Hayward, California from Sacramento? Hayward, California is 100. I don't even know. Hayward, California is 150 miles. I didn't have to type that in. It just tells me AI, and then I can make a decision real quick and bid. Or I'll be like, hey, I'm headed to Boise, Idaho. How many people live in Boise, Idaho? Boise, Idaho has 300,000 with a metro of 600,000. Shit like that. I get all my info from AI. I'm not afraid of it. Sucks that it's taking over, but why not use it? Why not use it? Why not use what's at your disposal? Don't up. Nope, I'm not the owner. My friend owns this. It's just me and him. And whenever I decide to, I could be a business owner. I just haven't gotten there yet. I could be there next month. I could be there in 2 months. I could be there in 6 months. I just gotta decide when I want to venture off and buy my own van. I'm thinking about maybe next month. Or I could take over this van. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Right now, I don't pay this van. My friend does through his 50%, which is this van is like $850 a month or something, 800 something a month. But if I was a business owner, if I owned this whole operation, I would have way more than enough to pay the 800 in the van, 800 in insurance, 1600. I mean, before this week, I don't know how much I brought in this week. Before this week, I was bringing in 3,000 a week at least. Like 2 weeks ago, I brought in like 3,400. And then my cut is. But yeah, there's taxes at the end of the year. So yeah, we're to make a video about that because there's expenses, of course, and then there's the oil change, there's tires. But you can make a shitload of money where it's all covered as long as you know what you're doing. You're always rolling, you're always bringing in money. But yeah, it's good. That's why people do it. People do things for money to support their family and themselves. There's a big wanting of people that want to get into this business. I had no idea this was a thing. I just started doing it. Oh look, it's a thing. There's all these YouTubers on there that show people how to do it. And I'm doing it from like the grind, like from the very, very, very beginning. So if I'm taking loads that are really low right now, I'm not gonna be here forever taking loads this low. But I'm doing whatever it takes to survive. Our authority is 6 months and 20 days. And yeah, I just got on the DAT load board again, so I need to start looking for my own loads. So instead of taking these $1.10 loads, 90-cent loads, I can start taking like $1.50 and up at least, going straight to the broker instead of going through a carrier. So there's levels to the game. Right now I'm in like the bottom level, getting loads through carriers, hopefully carriers. Hopefully I get more carriers. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah. Doing what I love doing. I mean, I can't do this forever. I can't do over the road forever. But right now I have the opportunity where I can do it. I need 5 more states to hit all 48. I need Maine. I need Delaware. I need Montana. And North and South Dakota, and I can say I've been in all 48 states. Lower, what is it called? Continental, continental. Forget the actual term. Is it continental or continental? Something like that. Tell me right there. How'd you find me? Forget the haters. Where the haters at? I know. I mean, I show everything, so. People can't say that I'm like fake or I show you everything I do. Oh man. Some people just can't believe that there's good things out there. Like if their life has sucked for so long and they see somebody doing good, they're like, that's not possible. I can't comprehend that. Somebody doing good. Ford F-250 and trailer. To do hot shot, but then I found your video show, and now I'm thinking of getting a cargo. See, I always wanted to do hot shot, and I even have a CDL. Like I said earlier, I have a CDL. So yeah, I wanted to do hot shot, and Now that I mean, how do you go from something that's so easy to do? Like, this is easy. It's easy to back up. It's easy to drive. It's like you're driving a car. I can park anywhere. I don't have trucker logs. I don't have to pull over every 11 hours. I don't have to take a break. I don't have to worry about the law. I don't have to pull over to weigh stations. People want their expedited pallets fast, so you're taking loads fast. You're getting paid like if you were driving a big ass truck that has all this extra responsibility. Why wouldn't you want to do the easier thing? We do the easier thing all the time. It's not like you're doing the easier thing is a bad thing. For some things it's bad, like you're being lazy or whatever. This is just being smart. You get to do more things. I get to park anywhere. I could leave the van. I've left it, and I was in Vegas. I left it in Pilot. I left it overnight, and I stayed in the hotel. And then it's okay to leave it there because the lights are on. They're not gonna mess with it. There's cameras everywhere. I mean, yeah, they can mess with it, yeah. But there's cameras everywhere and there's lights. And then I even talked to the security before, like, hey, if I leave this right here, is that okay? Or will I get towed? He's like, no, you can leave it overnight. Oh, okay, cool. And then I stayed in that haunted hotel. It's in one of my videos. I stayed there, but I went to go gamble a little bit, and I lost the money. Of course, that's what happens when you gamble. And then I was scared of the room, like I had a weird vibe. And then I went back into the room, and I just slept like a baby. I'm like, this hotel ain't haunted. This place ain't haunted. Nothing happened because I was just so, like, whatever, tuned out the scariness of it. That's crazy. I think I've inspired a bunch of people to buy cargo vans. Somebody just told me that the other day. I just bought a cargo van because of you. I'm like, oh shit. Better work out. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out. Yeah, I know how to I know how to run this business from the ground up. I know how to book loads. I mean, I only booked one load off the load board, but it's very simple. So it's gonna be real easy for me when I get my own van. So when I get my own van, I'll get the insurance, I'll get the LLC, and I'll get with the carriers right away. I'll try to get with Fox Carriers like I am now, and then I'll try to get with Panther Logistics. I heard that one's good. I'm not too sure. And then I heard Off Max Logistics is good from somebody who said he's been getting loads from them. Somebody else told me Millhouse is good. I heard everybody always talks about Dispatchland. I don't even know how that works, but I know it's good. I don't know if it's like a company or if it's like an app to put everything together so you can have access to loads and stuff. Thanks for the likes, I appreciate it. See, I'm driving safe. I'm trying not to look at the screen. I've had ups and lows, highs and lows in my life. I've had good jobs, I've had no jobs. I haven't been the best person in the world. I think we're all blessed. Just gotta realize that you're blessed. And not be all into yourself. You gotta realize there's more to life. You gotta care about yourself, of course, but there's more to life than just pleasing yourself. Making other people happy, having connections. Because if it was just you by yourself, you would want to kill yourself. You're the only person, like that Twilight Zone. Or is he like the last person in the world, and he's the only one? And then he's like left in a library filled with books. He loves reading, and his glasses break. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Isn't it a little too ironic? How much do you make a week? I say about 1,500. 1,000 to 1,500. Somewhere in between. 2 weeks ago I brought in 3,400 and then divide that by 2. And that's 3,400 after the gas. Last week I don't even know. Like I haven't really done that. And last week, probably this week, probably was the week because of the gas in California and the loads I was getting. I've been making decent money because I take these long loads. You can make good money taking short loads if you get the, like I just went to, like in my videos, one of my videos on my channel, I went three miles, picked up, went 3 miles up to the casino, dropped off, $200 work, and then 100 for me, 100 for my boss. But if I was the owner operator, that 200 would be mine. 1 hour of work. Then I did a round trip to San Jose for $650. So that one day slash two, that's what, $850 gross. Then you gotta minus the gas, and then count for expenses. You have to do oil changes. You're gonna have to fix your tires. You have to put money aside if you need repairs on the vehicle, you know. A step by step, but like I'm the driver, you know what I mean? I didn't go through all that sign up the way my boss did, my friend. It's just me and him. It would be better for me to do a video like that once I experience it. Like right now, just to drive. So I mean, we'll rain check on that. But answer any questions that I know the answer to. I know you need your LLC. I know you need insurance. I know you need insurance if you DOT to age. I don't know if you need the $1 million insurance if you're with the carrier. You have to ask the carrier what insurance they require. If you're going to be an owner operator, you need an EIN number. Some other fees you have to pay for it, like a few $100 fees. I forget. They're like acronyms. Like I forget what they're called. There's some sort of fees you got to pay. Which one was your favorite state? I'm always saying Oregon just because of how pretty it is. Oregon and Washington. But I mean, I've been more in Oregon than anything. It's because on your way to, if you see my video, there's one that says to Portland. Would you take this load to Portland? So that's my second time in Oregon. And just on the way to Oregon, there's that big river called the Columbia River. And it's just the color of the river is so beautiful. It's even nicer than the ocean to me, the river. Color of it, and then all the forest around it just makes for beautiful scenery. I was in Pennsylvania, and it was actually nice in Pennsylvania where the Amish people live. There's another river right there, and that was really nice too. Nashville's nice, but I guess Nashville towards Georgia, there's really nice rivers and stuff there too. I don't know why I like Oregon so much. I guess because of that river. That's probably why I'm always saying Oregon is the nicest. Peekaboo. Doing good. How are you doing? You're welcome. For being transparent, you're welcome. How much I spend on gas? I put that in the videos. However much it takes. You'll see my videos that after I do a trip, I tell you the gas. I know you're taking me for my word, but like I look at the receipts and I'm like, well, I drove from here. This is how much I spent. Like right now I was living on the edge. I was on absolute empty. I put like, I think it was 80 or 90 bucks. I forgot. But it was like 24 gallons. But over here in New Mexico, it was $3.70 a gallon. In California, it was like $5.50, up to $6. So yeah, 24 gallons, and it was like 80 something bucks right now. That's why I had to get the hell out of California. I was filling up, and every fill up was like 110. So from 80, it would have been less, but I was on complete empty. So it would have been like closer to the low 80s, high 70s. But in California, not even the 24 gallons, maybe like 21, 22 gallons. I was putting over 110 to fill up. So that's what? That's over 30 bucks every fill up. So if I'm just stuck there for a week, 30 bucks times how many times do I fill up? You're spending hundreds more just being in a state that's shitty with its gas prices. And I thought San Jose, Oakland, San Francisco, Sacramento, Because they're all really close to each other. I thought that would be a really good area because that's a shitload of people. And from all the places I've been to, it's not. It wasn't really like a bunch of loads from the carrier I use. Like, and they're lowballing me there. The city in California that's good is Los Angeles, of course. LA, Los Angeles is good. I think so. I like cargo vans. I'm biased. I drive one. I like cargo vans. I like semi trucks. So yeah, I got my CDL on a semi truck. So it's more. It is scarier. It's once you know how to drive it, it's not bad. It's hard to back up. It takes people like a year to get good at backing up a semi. I learned how to do manual semi, and then I learned how to float the gears instead of using the double clutch or the clutch. Yeah, you could switch in a gear by just going the right RPMs. Once you're in the right RPM, you can just float it. You don't gotta push the clutch. And some people prefer floating it. They're like, I don't want you clutching and messing up my transmission. I want you to float it. Time, go fast. Next year you will be very good at that. Hopefully I'll have a van pretty soon. Or I take over this one. Miles a week. If I'm driving every day, I could do like 800 miles a day. If I'm just driving straight, 800 times 5. 8, 16, 24. That's like 4. That would be 4,000 miles if I did 800 a day. It's not always the case, but it's possible. Give me a like. Everybody give me a like. What's up? Like this video so I can do more lives. Y'all are getting free information. I'm not an expert, but I'm just letting you know what I know. If I'm able to answer it, I'll answer it. Greetings, Cali boy. 8342. I don't like your gas prices, Cali boy. How do y'all? I'm like, how do these people live in this state? I'm not throwing shade on California, but for real, with the gas like that, I'm like, I need to get out of here. It's pretty. It's a beautiful state. It's just that one thing, the gas. I have a CDL, but I have no reason to do it. I like doing this too much. But I have it, I'm not going to get rid of it. Who knows if I have whatever reason. Does YouTube pay? Don't lie. I just barely got monetized last week. And I was like at 100. I was like at $100 for 3 days. So if I'm at 100, I was like 126 for 3 days. So that's 3 days, imagine 30 days. I'm gonna be making a whole paycheck just for this video. $1,000 extra just to start. Even if it's 500, that's $500 I didn't have. Thank you. I'm here for it. Just got accepted for Curry. Cool. That's cool. I like Curry. It's just I'm over the road. I like it because I'm doing what I'm doing no matter what, and then I'll leave Curry on. And out of nowhere, there'll be like a random curry delivery. And I'll get it because I'm like the only one in the area if it's a small little town or something. But when I'm in like the big cities, everybody's fighting for loads. So like it'll say new opportunity. I'll go click on it. It'll say this job has been accepted by another driver. So you gotta watch out. And you gotta supplement the apps. Like you have Curry, you have what's the other ones? Curry Dispatch is one I've heard of. Curry Dispatch. There's like catering apps, I think, where you can like pick up food and stuff. There's way more that I can't even think of it right now, but I have a bunch of them. GoShare is another one. So if Curry only has 3 loads for that day, but you have 5 apps that have 3 loads each, different loads, then you just keep switching and keep choosing the loads you want. That's what I would do if I was just stuck in one spot. I kind of want to be stuck in Dallas. Dallas is good for loads. So I'm thinking about, hopefully if I get to Dallas, I get to stay in the triangle. Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, Houston. That's the Texas triangle. Percent of Texas's population is in that triangle. El Paso, Texas, where I'm from, the farthest West Texas you can go. all by its little lonesome with Las Cruces next door, and then Juarez, Mexico, right next door. So El Paso, the area, has about 1 million. The city limit's like 800,000 or 900,000. It's gone up a lot. And then Juarez, Mexico has 1.5 million plus. So if you put El Paso and Juarez together, it's like 2 million something. But you have the border right there, so it's not one big city, it's two different cities. Instant shop, yeah, it has instant cash out. I just never used it. I just wait for the payment. But yeah, you could. I think they charge you $2 to do instant cash out. I think you have to wait like a day. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. Stay away from the West Coast. Yeah. I want to stay away from the West Coast unless I'm going to Salt Lake or if I'm going to Los Angeles. Subscribers, or have you been subscribed, or are you not subscribers? You're just here on the left. I only have curry. These are the one I forgot about them. We're eating scrub. See, I don't want to say curry's worth it because I don't know. Every city's different. And me, I travel, so and it's not my one source of income. It's just supplements. Whenever I see a curry, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. But if it's like your only app, I don't know if it's worth $30 if you don't get any loads. Well, yeah, it is worth $30 because if you get one load, that pays for it. I don't know how your city is. So yeah, I've seen that. Like I'll be in a city and then there's no curry loads. So it just matters where you live. And I don't know if it's because I'm new. I've probably done like 20 deliveries of curry. I don't know if they give it to their good workers first, and then if they're desperate, then they give it to the new people. I don't know how they work. I don't know how their algorithm works. Hey, thank you for subscribing. So I guess it works for me to be like, hey, are you subscribed? Welcome to Cargo Van. Enter at your own risk. Los Angeles. That's where you're from? Are you the one with the curry? Yeah, curry. I would think curry is good in Los Angeles. I haven't done it in Los Angeles. I would think it is. The cops just went by. California, it's scary though. Los Angeles. It's good points. Oakland was creepy. It's nice and out of nowhere it's like But Oakland, I was like, I don't know why is it so dirty? The part I was at, it was all tagged. Stuff was nice, but then there's tagging everywhere and there's trash all over the floor. Like, what the hell? Got 13 likes. I guess my one ask is if y'all could watch that windshield eyes, give it a score, leave a comment. Curious to see what people think about that. It's on my channel. It's a video I just made last night. I've been on this for an hour though. I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta concentrate. I've been, see, what time is it? 7:23. So then it would be 6:23. I started driving like at 6. So I've been driving 12 hours. But I mean, I stop here and there too. But you see how when you're driving, it's just like, get used to it. Thank you guys for being here. Peace out. Catch you on the next one.